Alright, I wanted to show you, this is what we did in our last video. This is the gun and the arm ready to pull the gun. Now, the next thing we're going to do, just a minute. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is the other arm. And I'm going to make this one a little bit different. Now the gun will be turned, oops, the gun will be turned this way. As this gun was this way, this one will be turned this way. Like that. So we want to keep this side flat. Like that. This one will be on this side here. Okay? Let's first of all, now what I'm going to do with this hand here is I'm going to make it look a little bit different, almost to that point. So let's go ahead and start working on our arm for this side, and leave, of course, this is 3/4 inch, as the other one was. Okay. This is 3, and we're gonna start bringing this down. But I'm gonna turn the hand a little bit different on this. This is almost made like the other hand, as it not the other hand, but as it kind of comes like this. But I'm gonna have the hand in a different position. It is a beautiful day here in Texas. We have been bombarded with so much rain. But we did have a weather change, and because of that, the tuberculosis I'm battling did cause me to have upper respiratory problems. So I'm not going to talk as much. Whoops. Okay. Okay. And we just kind of get this all down. we just mark off the area that we don't want to carve. And we can carve a little bit in here. Okay, now what I want to show you is on this hand, I want the hand to cup. This is going to be his right hand, so his hand, his left hand, if he's standing this way, his hand is going to cup. All right, let me see. Now this will be his left hand. Okay. So his hand, all right, let me go ahead and cut this first of all, just for a minute, okay? And I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Bringing the hand down a little bit from the okay. So, if you take this arm, the thumb was on this side. Well, on this hand, the thumb will of course be over here. Okay? But what I want is something a little different here. The thumb will be over here, but I want this hand to cup. In other words, I want it to, the back of the hand to be, the fingers to be like this, and the hand to be cupped up like this, and then the thumb to be right in here. Okay? Actually, the thumb is, let me draw this here and mark it. In other words, this will be, this here, some reason, there we go. Oh, I see what's happening. I gotta change my, this will be the back of the hand coming up. And this will be the thumb in here. So let me go ahead and cut it. I'm gonna be real. But this will be taken away from here, where the hand cups like this. And the thumb actually comes down here like this. Comes up here like that. Now for some reason the wood in this area, I'm going against the grain, so I need to be extremely careful. Where the hand cups up like this. Let me try to do this very carefully. Like that. Well, let me do it some more. Like, see how I'm just barely cutting this here? Where the hand, the actual fingers will be over in this area. Now I've got to bring this arm down even some more. but the hand will be cupped. The hand will be cupped up like this. So let me continue. Well, it looks like he's kind of got it like this. See what I'm saying? Like the hand is going to be cupped like this. All right, see that? It's going to look similar to like this, in other words, where it's cupped up close to the, I'm sorry, let me back that up. Sort of like he's cupped up like that, in other words. Okay? We want to be very careful. Notice how I take just a little bit off at a time. I don't get rambunctious. I don't get crazy. I take just a little bit off at a time. Are you getting an idea now of how the hand is going to look? You want to be careful because it's gotten very, some reason that because of the grain change, the wood is becoming very fragile in this area. So you want to have a sharp knife, and you want to take it off very I'm sorry, just a minute. I'm sorry. You want to take it off very lightly. It's sometimes hard to position my body the way I want it. It's comfortable. Okay. Okay, let's look at it again. Okay. You can also do this with a gouge. I like to do it with the tip of the knife because the gouge might put too much pressure on it and break it. Okay. Okay. Now that's still a little too thick. So let me bring all this down. Okay. All right, we're getting there. Getting real close there. See, that's why I wanted to leave all this open here, because if my hand has to go further back, it can, and it won't interrupt or disturb the piece here. In fact, in his original carving, this hand is cupped like this, from the different from the other side. Okay. All right. And like that. Okay, let me bring this down a little bit more. The grain really changes in these arms, so you have to be careful, and you have to watch, make sure you don't change grain too much and break it. Don't force, folks. Do not force. If it begins to become too difficult, turn your knife and go the other way, and you'll find out it's not as bad. Okay. Right, take a little off here. You just go slowly, folks. Just go slowly. And that, if we look at this, we want to look at both sides. And this is actually a lot thicker, so we want to bring it down even more. Much better. All right. I think this is looking real good right here. Yes, it is. Okay, now the gun will of course sit on this side here. So where we carved it over here on this side, we're going to bring it down and carve it on this side. And we start bringing the gun down, of course. Of course, it's too thick and it'll have to be brought down like the other one. Now we're gonna come in, because this is way too long and way too thick. See that? We're going to continue with it. And then we're going to come over here and we're just going to cut a little bit of it away from here. Like that, where it will fit like that. But not a whole lot. It's mostly going to come from this side. Now, let's look at this gun here. Okay, this has got to be thinned up a whole lot. Oop. Wrong side. Just like the other one, it's going to be thinned up. Now, what we do is we cut a little piece there to separate our trigger from our trigger from our